Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Lila. Sorry, it's been a while. A lot has happened, as you've seen in my previous video with grieving my mother. So I'm back now. And yeah, so today I want to talk about why I do intermittent fasting. So I want to talk about intermittent fasting quickly, and I will share with you the benefits that you can get from intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting, I've got my notes here as well, so just bear with me. So intermittent fasting is an eating pattern that cycles between periods of fasting and eating. So basically, like me, what I do, for instance, I fast from 7 in the evening up until 12 the next day. So I eat for 8 hours, between 12 and 7, sometimes 12 and 6, or 12, no, 12, 7, 12, 8. So I've got I've got 8 hours window where I eat all my meals. And after 8, 7, I don't eat anymore till the next day. I used to do it as well that was a hard one at the beginning, but I used to do it from 3 o'clock all the way to 6 o'clock in the morning. So we eat from 6 o'clock till about 3 in the afternoon. That was a good one, actually, because I used to sleep so good in the evening when I was doing that. So anyway, I'm going to go in details through that. So fasting is just restricting yourself from food. I've been doing it for actually since we found, now my mom's passed away, but since we found out she had the pancreatic cancer, I looked into it, and I looked into intermittent fasting, which is one of the benefits towards cancer and stuff like that. So I started doing it, and I do it almost every day, maybe except from Saturdays and Sundays. But since January this year, I've been doing it. But you can eat normal throughout the whole week, and then for 2 days you can fast for 24 hours with a day in between. So it depends. There's different ways of doing it. So how do you do your intermittent fasting? Right. So you fast and you feast regularly, like I explained, for a few hours. So for me, I know there's a 16 to 8 hours. So for 16 hours you fast, and for 8 hours you eat. It's all up to you when. So how long should you do your intermittent fasting? Right, some people fast every day from 14 to 16 hours, so they restrict themselves from eating, and they eat for 8 to 10 hours. Mine is sometimes 6 hours, 7 hours. I've never reached 8, because by 7 I eat and I say I'm not eating again. I try, especially it's hard when I'm due on. When I'm due on, it's a different story. It's really difficult, but I'll have maybe a tea in the evening. So I've been doing so well with that, actually, the past few days. So you can do this cycle as much as you can. There's so many studies out there. If you go on Google, you go online, there's so many studies about it and so much information about it. It's just that people don't really talk about this, but go and look into it, especially after I'm going to mention the benefits that you can get from intermittent fasting. So let me carry on. I've been asked before, can I drink during intermittent fasting? Yes, you can, but no sugars, nothing that will trigger insulin in your body. So you can have a coffee, you can have a tea, but no sugar, nothing with no calories, no sugars, no nothing. So yeah. I've heard as well. Yeah, no chewing gum. That's counted as calories. There's sugar in it. No chewing gum. What else I was told? Somebody asked me one time. Coca-Cola, no, now forget that. Even the Diet Coke, forget about all of that. So nothing with no sugar, no sweetness, no nothing. That's it. So what should you eat after 16 hours fast? I will read what I have in here. Eat high fiber foods such as nuts, beans, fruits, and vegetables, and high protein foods, including meat, fish, tofu, or nuts during your eating window. So personally, the way I break my fast, I don't eat solid food straight away. So I will start either with Weetabix. I love Weetabix. There's a lot of fiber in it. Either Weetabix, or a lot of the time what I do, I take a protein shake. Or what I can advise you to do is to drink a tea. A nice herbal tea, and then have some food. But start with a liquid. Do not introduce solid food straight away to your body, especially when you've restricted your body from eating for 16, 14 hours, do not introduce hard food, solid food straight away. Because actually, that might make you put weight on. So I'm going to come up to that as well. So yeah, now talk about the benefits of fasting. The most obvious one, lose weight. Right, I started doing it with, yes, losing weight, but I started doing it after reading the health benefits that you're getting from fasting. So basically, I've got 10 of them in here that I'm gonna go through with you. But if the one that really stuck by me was towards cancer. So it may prevent cancer, because basically when you fast, anything that is not right in your body, you starving them, and then you giving a break to your digestive system to stop working, which is good. I don't believe we're supposed to eat 3-4 times a day. I don't believe that human beings were created for that. So you need to give your digestive system a rest. As I slept, I had the best sleep in my life fasting. So even now I'm thinking of changing my eating window. I'm thinking of fasting from 3 all the way to 6 a.m. That's what I'm thinking of doing that. And I think tomorrow I'm going to start that, because the way I was sleeping when I was fasting from 3, best sleeps ever. Right, let me get to some of the benefits. Obviously, the most obvious one, you will lose weight. That's the most instant. I can go, there's a lot of scientific, like biological facts here. So in your insulin levels, bear with me, let me see. All right, let me read that. When you fast, insulin levels drop and human growth hormone increases. Your cells also initiate important cellular repair processes and change with genes they express, such as insulin levels. Your blood levels of insulin drop, which is really good. So, which obviously your body will be burning fat. That's burning fat. And human growth hormones, like that is really good as well. They will increase, and that will also help you lose weight, burn fat. So, gene expression. There are beneficial changes in several genes and molecules related to the longevity and protection against disease. So I don't know why you guys don't want to fast. Anyway, let me carry on with that. So intermittent fasting can help you lose weight. That's the most common one. I will read what I wrote in there. Intermittent fasting helps you eat fewer calories while boosting metabolism slightly. So it is very effective. It is a very effective tool to lose weight and belly fat. Right. Intermittent fasting can reduce insulin. Yeah, I've mentioned that. It can also lower your risk of diabetes. Right. So intermittent fasting can reduce insulin resistance and lower blood sugars level, at least apparently in men. Interestingly, intermittent fasting has been shown to have measured benefits for insulin resistance and lead to an impressive reduction in blood sugar levels. Diabetes, which is in my family. It helps you with stress and inflammation in the body. So I'll read what I've got in here. Oxidative stress is one of the steps towards aging and many chronic diseases. So it stops you from aging, basically. That's what it's saying in there. Based on many studies. So I would advise you to do it. Intermittent fasting may be beneficial for heart health. Yes. Right. If I read here, studies show that intermittent fasting can improve numerous risk factors for heart disease, such as blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and inflammatory markers. So fasting triggers a metabolic pathway called autophagy, which removes waste material from cells, which is good. I've noticed when I started fasting, one of the first time, I will go into the toilet so much. It's like my body was just rejecting whatever that was not good. I really, if you feel good, your stomach is empty, you're not bloated, So intermittent fasting may help prevent cancer, and that is the reason I started intermittent fasting. Once we found out my mom had a pancreatic cancer, I looked into a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of research and I came across intermittent fasting, and that's how I got into it. So that's one of the benefits as well. I would advise you guys, go and do your own research, go and find out about this. To be honest, it is really good. So intermittent fasting is good for your brain, just like exercising. You know, anything that is good for your body is always good for your brain. Obviously, your brain that's where everything happens. That's where all the signals, that's where everything happens. So intermittent fasting, just like exercising, has the same benefits as well to your brain. Intermittent fasting may help prevent Alzheimer's disease. That I'm going to look into that a bit further, but that's something I've read as well. Intermittent fasting may extend your lifespan, helping you live longer. Makes you look younger, reduce aging. So just imagine the world we live in. There's so many, like, food is not as natural or, you know, as bio as it used to be back in the day. So there's a lot of processed food. Imagine when you starve your body from all of that. Just imagine the effect on it. Obviously, it can only be good, you know. So me, overall, I encourage people to do intermittent fasting, and not only for losing weight, but also for long-term, you know, health for your long-term health. I would advise you to try intermittent fasting. Trust me, it's not easy. Especially me, when I started, like I said to you, 3 o'clock. And I used to, now because we're all working from home, but I used to work in the office, and it was really hard from 3 o'clock to stop eating when all your colleagues are offering you sweets and offering this and that. And then after that, I will go to, actually, I was not going to the gym in the evening. So I used to train 6 o'clock. That's when I would get up. I'll go to the gym. I eat my breakfast, go to the gym and train. And then I'll eat up until 3 o'clock. And then from 3 o'clock, that's it. I will not eat till the next day. I think tomorrow I'm going to do that, actually. But the thing is, if I do that, I can't go to the gym early in the morning. I'm planning on going in the evening. So I think some days I'm going to do that. My days when I'm off, I'll see how it goes. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and do your own research and find out about it. Those are just little bit, like, not little, huge benefit, you know. So look into it and try it. See how you feel. You can try for a day, for two days a week, 1 day a week, just to give your body a rest from eating, and, you know, your digestive system, give it a rest as well. So please, guys, look into it. And I will see you guys next week. I was supposed to do that on Friday, but I was not feeling too well, like I said to you guys. So I thought, you know what, let me do that on Sunday. Now I'm heading to Facebook and Instagram so I can do the same videos, but live now. All right, you guys, you take care. God bless.